All right, let's talk about video games, but maybe not for the people you're thinking of. This is for anyone who has ever, even once, said the words, I'm not a gamer. We're going to explore some incredible games that prove you really don't need any kind of label to just have a good time. Does this sound familiar? I bet it does. Maybe you've said it when your friends are all buzzing about some new game or when someone suggests a game night. It's such a common thing to say, but what if that whole idea of what a gamer is way bigger and way more welcoming than we've been led to believe? Okay, check out this number, 65%. That's the percentage of adults in the US who play video games. I mean, think about that. That's over 164 million people. This isn't some niche, underground hobby anymore. It's totally mainstream, enjoyed by a huge, diverse crowd of people. So really, labels like gamer or non-gamer, they're just kind of limiting, you know? They box people in and create these stereotypes that just aren't true. The whole point isn't to fit into a category. It's just to find something fun that you genuinely enjoy. So, the big question, where do you even start? Let's break down the absolute easiest and most accessible ways to dip your toes in. Don't worry, we're going to ease you into it. The two easiest ways in are probably sitting right in front of you. First, you've got your phone, which is basically a super powerful little gaming device that's perfect for quick, casual fun pretty much anywhere. And then you have consoles, which are just awesome for those bigger, more cinematic experiences or for a fun game night with friends on the couch. Honestly, mobile gaming is such a fantastic gateway. Just think about all those super popular puzzle games, little adventures, or word games that are designed to be played in short bursts. It's a really low-pressure way to just poke around and see what you like. All right, now for the fun part. Let's get personal. Forget all those confusing genre labels for a second. The absolute best way to find a game you'll love is to connect it to something you already love, whether that's a good book, a relaxing hobby, or just hanging out with friends. If you are someone who just loves getting lost in a great movie or a page-turner of a book, then story-driven games are going to be your jam. Games like What Remains of Edith Finch or Life is Strange are basically interactive movies. They put these incredible stories first with really simple controls so you can just kick back and soak in the plot. Or, hey, maybe you just want to unwind after a super long day. That's where common games like Stardew Valley or Animal Crossing come in. They are perfect for this. There's no pressure, no timers, no rush. It's all about building, creating, and just exploring at your own peaceful pace. Games are also an absolutely amazing way to connect with people. You can have some hilarious, chaotic fun working together in Overcooked, play some seriously clever party games with the Jackbox series, or try to solve a frantic puzzle in Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes. They're perfect icebreakers for sure. Okay, now let's talk about some of those common worries that might be holding you back. I promise you, they are so much easier to get past than you think. This is a big one, right? You see a controller with like a dozen buttons and a couple of joysticks, and you just think, how in the world will I ever figure that out? It's a totally fair question. But here's the thing, so many games are designed specifically for newcomers. They start you off with really simple controls, and they have these great tutorials that guide you step by step. The whole point is for you to have fun, not to get frustrated. What about time? I mean, our schedules are packed. The idea of having to commit, dozens of hours to a single game can feel completely impossible. The good news is, tons of games are designed for short bursts of play. You've got classics like Tetris or mobile hits like Candy Crush that are perfect examples. Plus, with autosave and pause features in almost every modern game, you can easily play for just 15 minutes and pick it right back up later, no problem. And finally, let's just bust this reflex myth once and for all. There's this stereotype that all video games are about fast action and lightning-quick reactions. But what if that's just not your thing? Well, you are in luck. There is a whole world of games out there that reward thinking over speed. You could try turn-based games where you can take all the time you need to plan your next move, or explore visual novels that are all about the story, or just get lost in creative building games. It's about strategy, not reflexes.
So as we start to wrap up here, let's talk about something really important. Finding a game you enjoy isn't just about killing time. It can have some pretty amazing real-world benefits.
Seriously, games can be such a powerful way to build confidence. You're constantly solving puzzles, figuring out how to overcome challenges, and developing critical thinking skills. And when you play with other people, you're practicing communication and teamwork. These are skills that are useful literally every single day. And you don't have to do it by yourself. Gaming is an incredibly social hobby. Whether you end up connecting with people online, finding a local group, or just sharing a game with your family on the couch, it's a fantastic way to find and build your community. This quote really just says it all, doesn't it? This huge, amazing, diverse world of games is just out there, waiting. It's not about whether you're a gamer. It's just about being curious enough to explore and find what brings you a little bit of joy. So I'll just leave you with this question. After everything we've talked about, from interactive stories and relaxing farm simulators to hilarious party games, what sparks your interest? What do you think your first or your next gaming adventure will be?